All right, hello. In this video, we are going to be learning how to create a live investment website. Okay, so this is the demo of the website that we are going to be building. So you can see this is the home page. Right, you can see how beautiful this design is. Okay, all right. So this is the template we are going to be using. So my internet is a bit slow, so that's why some of these images are not loading properly. But yeah, you can see the images are loading now. All right, so this is the front end of the website. This is the website template. The front end, we have there are several pages on the website that you can view. So let me open the about page. So you can see that it's loading. So again, I apologize that my internet is a bit slow. Okay, so you can see this is the about page and you have several other pages. All right. And now if you notice here, it shows company logo. Okay, so this is a template. This is the template that we are going to be using. All right, because normally if you want to build a website, you have to build everything from scratch, or you have to code. If you're a developer, you can build everything from scratch. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you a very easy way that all smart people build websites, which is to use templates. So you don't have to start building everything here by yourself from scratch, because if you want to build this entire website with all these pages from scratch, it can take you several days. All right, and if you're a beginner, it can even be worse for you. So the smart thing to do is to just buy a template, you edit it like this template. Now anywhere you see this name, you change it to the name of your company, you change the logo. You can see very easy, so you can see all this notification. Okay, so again, this is just the front end. This is the front pages. All right, so this is the dashboard. So when they log in or they create accounts, okay, this is the dashboard that you're going to get. Okay, so again, this dashboard too, normally if you know how to code, if you know how to program, you have to build this thing by yourself from scratch, which can take you weeks or months. But again, as a smart developer, you can just buy a template and you have everything here. So you can see this is a dashboard. Everything works, by the way. So I'll show you. So you can see the deposit page. If somebody wants to deposit, you can see the investment plans. Okay, slow internet. All right, so if you want to invest, you can see the minimum investment, maximum investment. So you'll see here you can purchase stock. There's copy trading. Let me show you copy trading. All right, so you see different traders. You can add more traders from the admin. You can edit it. There's real estate plans. There's trading bots. It's a complete investment dashboard script. All right, and this is the admin here. So I see this is the admin. So this account I have, this is the account. So you can see $120,000. So from this admin, so you can control every single thing. You can manage deposit, use the KYC, manage withdrawal. You can set your wallet address, different things. Okay. So I'll just show you. This is to show you that everything is working. So this user, let's say I want to credit this account. Let's say I want to add 50,000 to the deposits. Okay. All right, so it's loading. Okay, so it has added. All right, now if I come here and I refresh my user account, so you can see now this is 170,000. So you can see it here in the deposits. Okay, if you come to the transaction history, you see it here. All right, so this is just to show you what we are going to be building and to show you that every single thing is working. So we have the front end, the dashboard, there's the admin, and you will learn how you can build this type of website by yourself without spending weeks or hours developing everything from scratch. Okay, so quickly, so I made a document here. All right, how to create a live investment website. So the requirement, you need a computer, obviously you need internet, and you need some money that you will use to buy the tools that you need. All right, so moving on, first things first, we are going to build the front end, okay, which is the front end pages I showed you. All right, and now to build a website, we always need to buy a website domain name and hosting. Okay, so if you're a developer, I'm sure you already know you can buy domain and hosting. But if you're a beginner, if you've never built a website before, come to our website, midninedev.shop. If you come to learn, there's a tutorial on how you can buy a domain and hosting, so you can watch that if you don't know how to buy. All right, so I'm going to show you here. So I already bought this domain here. This is my domain and this is my hosting. All right, so I already bought my hosting. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do, you're going to buy the website templates. All right, so if you head over to our website, midninedev.shop, which is this website I have here. So in our website, we teach you how you can build websites without coding. All right, so there are different videos, tutorials, just like this video that you're watching now. We have several videos where you can learn. All right, and then you can buy templates. Okay, so if we scroll down to the templates, you can see here we have some few templates here. We can view all the templates. All right, so we have many templates. Browse and buy premium website templates. You can fully customize them. You can customize anything. You can edit all our templates. All right, so what it is that they help you build all these websites very easily. You don't have to code, you don't have to do anything from scratch. It's just you buy the templates, you install it, and your website is ready to use. All right, just like I am showing you in this video how to do it. Okay, so here you can see we have different categories of templates, so there will be more categories added. So at the time I'm recording this video, these are the ones that are currently available, but more and more will be added. All right, and also if you're visiting our website, you can join our Telegram community for updates, discounts, and several things. You can also request a template. Okay, so let's say if you see a website that you like the design, but you don't know how to build it by yourself, you can just contact us and discuss with us. We can build it for you or as a template that you can buy. All right, so you have to buy a website template. So in this case, I want to build an investment website. All right, so you can see different templates here. So you can see this is an investment website, this is an investment website, this is an investment website. We have other types of websites. Okay, so I want to use this template. This is the template I showed in the demo. So the name of this template is Secure Asset Finance. So you can see the screenshots of the template here, the dashboard, the admin. All right, if you scroll down, you can read more about the template. You can even like view it. All right, so you can view a demo of the template. So any template you want to buy, you can come to our website and you can view the demo. So again, my internet is a bit slow. Okay, so yeah, so you can see that when you view this template, this is the live website. This is what you will get when you buy the templates and you install it. And when you install it, you can be able to put your own company logo. You can be able to you can edit every single thing, the color, anything you want to add, anything you want to remove. All these images, if you want to change them, you can just change them. Okay, but your site name, you put your site name, everything. All right, so yeah, step 2, buy website templates. Okay, so this is the website template I want to do. So if this is your first time coming to our website, just come to the template, select the template you want. Like I said, you can read details about it. All right, and then you just buy the template that you want. Okay, so you click on buy now. So if it's your first time, you have to create an account. Okay, and then for the payment method, we have several payment methods. Currently here, you can pay online, you can pay with your card. If you want to pay with your card easily, you just pay with your card and you'll get the file sent to your email and to also be in your account, which I'll show you. You can also pay with manual payments. So I already have an account, so let me just log into my accounts. All right, so I want to buy, this is the template I want to buy, Secure Asset Finance. All right, so let's say you want to pay manually. Okay, so you can pay to us manually through bank transfer or crypto. Accept the terms, do this captcha. All right, and then place your order. Okay, so if you're buying manual payment, so you can see for manual payments, all right, contact us to make the payments. Okay, message us your order number. All right, so you can see this is the order number here. So if you want to pay manually, let's say you want to pay bank transfer or crypto, if you don't want to pay online, but the fastest way, the quickest way to just get your templates to pay online. But if you want to pay manually like this method, when you get here, just contact us on WhatsApp or Telegram. Tell us that you want to make payment, send us your order number, and we shall process it for you. Okay, But now in this my case, I've already bought these templates on this account. So if I go to my accounts, so this is why you have to create an account. Okay, now if I come to orders, so this is the order that I already made. So if I view this order, okay, yeah, so this is that templates secure asset finance. So for each product, let me open it in a new tab. So you can see it here that this is the template that I've already bought. Okay, so I have it here in my downloads, secure asset finance. Now, for our templates, it comes with the front end. We usually build, if you scroll here, you can see we build our front end with WordPress and Elementor. So this is so that you can easily customize your websites, the front end, and we build our dashboard with Laravel, PHP and MySQL. Okay, so when you're buying our investment websites or some of our other templates, it usually come with two files. So you get the front end file and the dashboard file. Okay, so like again, this is the front end, the front pages. Okay, and then you get the dashboard files. All right. Now, and also every template comes with our default dashboard. So, but also apart from this dashboard that you see here, we also have some other dashboards that you can buy. So if you want more dashboards, you can contact us. And if you're a developer, so you can use this front end because the front end is built with WordPress. You can use any front end with any dashboard. I'm sure if you're a developer, you understand what I mean. All right. So, and if you're a beginner, don't worry, just follow this video, don't be confused. Okay, so I've already bought the website templates. I would also show you when you buy your template, you also get an email. Okay, so this is the email. This is when I ordered it. All right, so you see the template files, the dashboard files. From your account, you can just download each of them. So let's say, let me duplicate this tab. So let's say I want to download the front end, the template files first. All you have to do is just click on this button. All right, it's going to link you to this folder where you download. Okay, so you can see this file here. If you open this file, it says download this folder as zip. So this is an instruction how you download this entire folder. So you just click this download button, download as zip. Okay, so this is the front end files. So I'll just click download, allow, and you download it as a zip file. Okay, and then you see it here, secure asset finance. It is downloading. All right, but I'll just pause it because I've already downloaded it. Okay, now you do the same thing too with the dashboard. So you see the dashboard here. So if I click on it to open the folder, all right, so same thing, you just download. All right, download as zip file, the same thing. Okay, but then I have already downloaded this. So this is the file. This is the secure asset finance. This is the template file, and this is the dashboard file. Okay, so you see these two files here. All right, so I have already downloaded them to my computer. Okay, so buy website templates. All right, so I have done that. Now the next thing you're going to do, you're going to log into your hosting cPanel and configure your server. All right, so remember, when you're building your website, you need your domain name and your hosting. Okay, so this is my hosting here. This is my cPanel. So this is my domain here. Okay, so I've logged into my hosting cPanel. Now the first thing we have to do in this cPanel, we have to configure the PHP. Okay, so if you're a developer, I'm sure you already know how to do this, but if you're a beginner, just follow the steps. So all you have to do, just scroll down to multi PHP manager. All right, so you see your domain, you just select it. Then this PHP version, just select 8.2 and apply. Either 8.2 or 8.1, anyone. Okay, and also all our templates come with installation guide. So like this templates here, if I extract it, by the way, when you download this template, you have to extract them because they're in a zip file. So you just extract here. Okay, so you see the files here. So it comes with they all come with installation with installation guides. Okay, so you'll get an installation guide, something like this. There's a full installation guide when you download the templates. Okay, but anyway, moving on. log into your hosting cPanel and configure your PHP. So I've already set my PHP here. Okay, create database user and connect both. Okay, so if I come to my cPanel, I'll go to my cPanel, scroll down to database, click manage database. All right, so we are going to create a database for our websites. All right, so I'll just call this this is my website Octane group, so I'll just call this Octane group and I'll click on create database. Okay, so you can see it's successful. Then I'll go back, then again scroll down here, you see database user, so I'll call this Octane group. For the password, I can generate password. Now if you're generating password, make sure you copy this password so you don't forget it, or it's better you just use a password that you remember. Okay, so that password I copied, I'll just paste it somewhere here and I'll create user. Okay, so you can see that that's created. Now in this place, I'll still scroll down. Okay, so create database user and then connect both. Okay, so if you scroll down, you see add user to database. So this is the database I created, the database and the user. You just select them and click on add, then you click on all privileges and you click on make changes. Okay, so success. So we're done. So we can now go back to our cPanel. All right, now moving on, go to your website folder in file manager, delete everything and upload template files. Okay, so now coming to our cPanel, in cPanel, if you come to, there's file manager here, but I also want to show you something. So if you come to domain, you click on your domain. All right, so this is my domain I'm using for this website. Okay, so to view the folder of your domain, you can see it here, documents root public HTML. If I click this, all right, it's going to bring me to file manager. So it shows that this domain, this is the folder of this domain, public HTML. All right, so if I come to my cPanel 2 and I just come to file manager, okay, so you can see public HTML here. All right, so sometimes in cPanel you might not see all these plenty folders. So what you do, click on settings here, make sure you check these two things, show hidden files and this and save. But I've already done mine so that everything is going to show here. Okay, now you come to this public HTML, which is my website folder. There's this file here, but just empty this folder. Anything that's in this folder, just delete it. All right, and then upload template files. Okay, so now what we're going to do in this folder, this is our website folder, we'll click on upload. All right, now you can select the files you want to upload. So remember, this is the, let me delete this. This was the file we downloaded when we bought the templates for the front end, and this is for the dashboard. So currently we are working on the front end. Okay, first, so what you do, this file that you downloaded when you bought the templates, first of all, extract it on your computer. Okay, extract it on your computer. Then you open this folder. All right, you see template files. These template files, now open it. You'll see two files here, installer and another file. You just, these two files is what you're going to import into your file manager. All right, and then you just allow it to import. All right, so once the file finish uploading, you'll see that it's showing green. Both of them are showing green here. Okay, and then you can just go back. All right, so you see those two files here. Okay, now moving on, open your website link and run the installer. Okay, so what you're going to do, this is your domain, your website, you can just open it. Okay, so when you open your website, because this website now we've not done anything, so those two files are installed, the template file and the installer. Okay, what you're going to do is run installer. So just click this installer. Okay, and then it's going to show initializing. So you can see midnightdev.shop. This is our template installer. So it's going to ask you for a password. That password, this is the password. All right, the password is www.midnightdev.shop. So you just put the password, so you can see the password here. Click on submit. All right. Now, when you click on submit, now to bring you to this page where you see overview. So we want to install the templates, okay, and then setup. All right. So you see database, user, password, site title. All right. Now remember that earlier on we created a database and all that. So what you do, come to your cPanel, scroll down to database, manage my databases. All right. So now that database that we created, on that database here, you can see it here. You copy the entire name of the database. You copy it, come to that installer, paste it here in the database. Same thing for your user too. Okay, this user, the user that we created, you copy everything, you paste it here. Then the password, remember that when you were creating this user, there was the password you put here. So for me, I generated the password, so I'll just copy the password and put it here. All right, I don't want, make sure that there's no space so that it doesn't affect. Then the name of your site, so this is my site, the name is Octane Group. All right, and then you just click on validate. Okay, so it's going to show some system validation. All right, and then to bring to this validation part, so you will see to just check everything, to check your PHP and some basic things. So sometimes you might see this database error or whatever, but just ignore it, don't worry. Scroll down, click I have read terms, and then click next. All right, and then click OK. Now this installer is going to install the template, the front end template. So you just allow it to process. So you can see it here, the percentage. All right. So you can see now that it has completed. You're going to see test site. Okay. So now what we're going to do, just click on this admin login. All right. And okay, so you can see that it brings us to login the WordPress admin of our website. Okay. So I can close this, but before that, I'll just leave this admin page. I want to actually check the website. Okay, so for me, this is my website. So if I just open this domain, all right, so you can see that the template has installed. You can see it. This is my domain. This is my website. So the template has installed just like it was, just like it was here when we bought it. All right, so the template has installed. Okay, so now here you still see company logo. You still see site name. So now we've installed the template, but we have to also edit it. Okay, so remember, you're building your own website, so you have to put your logo. You can change the color, you can change the text, you have to edit it by yourself. All right, and this is what this admin is meant to do. So our website templates are built with WordPress. Okay, so that's for the front end, the front pages. And again, if you notice something, these buttons, they won't work. If I click it, it's not going to work. Okay, so we'll get back to that. We'll come to that. We'll learn how to install the dashboard. But for now, let us finish the front end. Okay, so to log into the admin to begin editing this front end, all right, to log into the admin is just your website /wp-admin. That is how you log into your WordPress admin of your front end, the templates. Okay, and so you can see it here, your website.com/wp-admin. So the email you put for any template you buy, this is the email you put to log in the admin. So this is the email, and then this is the password. Okay, and then you just click on login. My network. Okay, so let me just do this again. All right, so I have logged into the admin of my website. This is the admin of my website front end. Okay, so again, I'll just show you. This is just the admin menu here. You can see post, pages, media, several things here. So if you're a programmer, if you're a developer and you know how to use WordPress, I'm sure you would understand how to use this. Okay, but if you're a beginner, I'll just quickly just go through some things here. So at the top here, you have your website. So this is my website. You can see visit site. So if I right click and I open it in a new tab, All right, so you can see that this just loads our website. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we need to start making changes to our website. So we want to actually put our website name, the email, logo, any change that we want to make to these templates. All right, so what we are going to do, first things first, I want to change the name of the website. So I don't want this site name to be shown. I want to put my actual website name. Okay, so you can see it here. So this is because it's still a template, so you can see it here. So all our templates are usually like this. All right, now if I come to the my admin of this my front end, all right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come to tools in the menu here, click on better search replace. Okay, so we've made everything very easy for you to use and customize our template, so you can easily change anything quickly. All right, so this site name, now what I want to do is that anywhere on this my website, on all the pages, anywhere, because if you want to edit your website, you can edit each page one by one. You can be editing each page, but sometimes that can take time. Okay, but let's say now, like there's site name here, there's site name here, there's site name here. I don't want to be changing all of this one by one, one by one. So what I can just do, I'll just copy this thing. This is what I want to change. Okay, I'll copy it. Now in these tools, better search replace, you will see search for. I'll paste it here. Okay, I want to replace it with the name of my website. Okay, so let's say Octane Group. Let me just say investments. All right, now this table, what you do, just click on any of them. You can press Ctrl A. Okay, when you click Ctrl A to select everything, scroll down, check only this first one, remove these other ones. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here. Make sure that there is no space at the end of these things, like here. So at the end, make sure that there is no space. All right, and then click run search and replace. You see this bar, just allow it to load. Okay, so it shows sometimes for some of our templates you can see an error, whatever. Okay, so what you do in case you see this error, what you do, instead of selecting everything here, okay, you can just come here, select from this links. You see the one that has links, whatever, just select from here down. Okay, so what I did, I clicked on links. I'm holding shift on my keyboard. Sorry, I'm scrolling down, then I'm holding shift to just select everything from there down. Or you can click one, you can see control plus click. So if you click one, hold control, click the other one, the other one, the other one, the other one. So okay, and then click on this run. All right. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't. I was supposed to do it from links. Okay, so it has actually made some update, but I'll just do it again. I'm supposed to do it from I'm supposed to do it from links, so I'll just click links again to the end. Okay. All right, just allow it to finish loading. So yeah, so you can see it made 51 changes. All right, now if I come back to this my website now and I reload it, so you can see that the name has changed to Octane Group Investments. So automatically in every page on this website, all that site name is going to change to this. So very easy, very quick. This is how you can quickly make changes. So even this Octane Group Investment, let's say I made a mistake, I can still change this again very easily. All I have to do is just copy it. Okay, I'll come here, I'll put what I want to the thing I want to search for, and then let's say I want to replace it with Octane Group Financial, or let me just say company. Okay, so again, I can select everything here, or to avoid that error thing, I can just from links, the one that has this links to the end. All right, and then only this first one will be checked. I remove the second one, I'll click the run. All right, so you can see the changes made. So if I come to my website now and I reload, so you can see that it has changed to Octane Group Company. Okay, now sometimes when you make the changes, if you come to your website and reload, it might not change, even though here to show that the changes have been made. And that is because of cache. Like if you're a programmer or somewhere that understand, you know what browser cache is. So sometimes your computer can still be displaying the old thing. So all you have to do in that case is just clear your browser cache. Okay, for that. All right. So now we've successfully changed the name to the name of our own website. All right. Now again, I mentioned that you can easily make changes to the templates, like if you want to change something like this quickly, just like I did here. But again, if you come to pages, okay, just click on pages, all pages. So you'll see all the pages on this website, every single page. So there's a home, about, you'll see like real estate, gold, all these different templates have different pages, okay. So you can see the different pages that are on this particular template. Now this home page, I can edit each page that I want to edit. So if you come to this home, you see edit. Don't click this edit. Use this edit with Elementor. So Elementor is what we use to design the templates. Okay. So let's say this home page now. As I put my mouse, you see it here. I can right click and I want to open it in a new tab. Okay, and then you just come here. So to start loading the editor, you see it here loading. So you just allow it to load. All right, so sometimes this can take some time depending on how fast your internet is. All right, so you can see now, if you look at this our website, the home page, this is the home page. Okay, so you can see it here that this is the home page. All right, now on this home page, now with this editor, with this Elementor editor, I can click anything that I want to edit. So let's say this text now, you don't like it. Now you can see it here. You can come here, you can change this to anything you want easily. When you make your change, you just click on publish. Okay, now if I come back to this my website homepage, if I reload it, you can see the templates are very easy to edit. Okay, so if you even make mistake, you can come here, press Ctrl Z, undo. Okay, so let's say I mistakenly deleted this. If I press Ctrl Z, okay, sorry, so Ctrl Z, undo. Okay, so if you know how to use WordPress and Elementor, I'm sure you'll be very happy, because this template now, you know how to edit it. You can edit every single part of this website. So this container now, let's say I want to change the color now. Okay, so you can edit the template any way you want to edit it. All right, and if you want to learn how you can build websites from scratch without coding using this editor, this Elementor and WordPress, you can check on our website. We have a full web design course where you can learn how to build websites without coding. You know, you can just use this, like this editor that you're seeing here. It's drag and drop. Okay, you can learn how to build your own websites by yourself. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you an example. You can learn how to build your own website by yourself. So again, head over to our website, midninedev.shop, check under learn. There are different courses, different tutorials you can use to learn how to build your websites. If I save this, okay, if I come back to this my home page, so if I scroll down, so that's thing I added, you can see it here. Okay, so yeah, so if you know how to use WordPress and Elementor, I'm sure you know what to do. But if you're a beginner, you can check our full course on how you can learn how to build website by yourself. But remember, in this video, we're learning how to use this template, so we're focusing on the templates. Okay, so now on this our website, we've already changed the company name, so you can see it here. All right, now we want to change the logo. So to do that, in this editor, this homepage that we're editing now, you just if I put my mouse here, you can see this is the header. Okay, so if I click on it, it's going to load. You can see that it's loading. Just allow it to load. All right, now you see this logo here. If I click on it, you can change, see this button, change site logo. So your own logo now that you want to put, you will just come here. All right, so you will see your site logo here. You can choose the logo. If you have your logo designed already, you just upload it here. Okay, but then also, let me show you guys a simple trick. Okay, so first of all, this template, if I come, this logo, this is an image. If I right click this, I want to download this image, so I'll click save image. Okay, I'll just download it to my computer. Now in my ChatGPT, now what I'll do, that image, I'll add that image. Okay, then I use this prompt. So you can just check it. Recreate a similar logo for this is an investment website, investment company. Let the name of the company be, you put the name you want to put here. The logo color should be the same, but the icon should be different. Okay, and then just run the prompt. So that is if you don't know how to design logo by yourself. There are so many tools you can use to design logos. So if you know you can design your logo, or you want to pay a logo designer, you can also pay us too if you want. We'll design a very sharp logo for you. All right, but if you want to just use AI to generate the logo by yourself, so you see it. Okay. Okay, so it even made two logo for me. So I can just use this first one. I'll just click on it and download it. Okay. Now on my computer, so this is the logo here. Let me open it. So the logo is still big. I can just edit this on my computer to just crop it. Okay. All right. And then I'll just can drag and drop to my website here. Okay, so it's still uploading. You can see it here. It has not uploaded completely. All right, now it has shown that uploaded. Then I'll select it. Now also this site icon. Okay, so if you look at my browser, look at this icon that's showing here. So you also want to change this icon to your own logo. So for this logo now that ChatGPT made for me, I'm using this first one. Okay, so this first one is the one I'm using. I can just say generate a fav icon for my website with the icon. So again, if you know how to use AI, so you can make your work very easy. So on Midnight Dev, the value that we are offering you, you can learn how to build website, how to do things very, very fast. So already you can see that this website, in just how many minutes we bought the templates, we put our website is up and running. Okay, and now we're just using AI to make the logo and do everything. So if you're a beginner, this is how you can do it very fast. You don't need to waste too much time learning how to code, programming, watching so many videos and courses. We have so many more videos where you can learn how to do different type of websites, bank sites, career websites. If you still want to learn how to build websites, full websites by yourself, there's a course too you can learn. Okay, so this this ChatGPT generated the wrong icon. Okay, but when you're building your own website, you know what to do. In this case, I'll just leave it. I'll click save changes. Okay, so now your changes have been saved. Back to editor. So it's still loading. I'll just allow it. Okay, so it has loaded. So if I it's still showing this company logo here, but we have already changed that logo and edited it. It's just because of like cache. So if I click this header, this edit, okay, so it's still loading again. So sometimes this thing might actually waste time, but just be patient. Okay, allow it. Sometimes it's the internet connection, sometimes it's like the speed of your computer. Okay, so my own is wasting time to load because my computer is a bit slow. I'm recording video. Okay, but you can see it here. This is the logo. So if I click on it now, if I just click this button under style, I can increase if I want to make the logo bigger or smaller. You can edit everything here. So here too, you will see desktop, tablet, mobile. If I view this on mobile, so it's on the mobile. See if I want to make it bigger, smaller, okay. And then when I'm done, I can just click on publish to save. All right, now if I come to my website and I reload, okay, so you can see loading. So now you can see that the logo has changed. Our website is working well. So now also what you can do, make sure you check other pages. For instance, if I come to this contact page, okay, so you can see this is the contact page. So you can see this email is showing support@site.com. So again, I can close this page. I can come to pages. You see contact page. This edit with Elementor. If I right click and I open it in a new tab, allow it to load the editor so that you can edit that page. All right, so you can see this is the contact page. So if I come here now, this email, if I click on it, I can put the email I want to put here, and then when I'm done, I can save it. But again, I'll just close this. Again, another fast way, if you just want to change this, because there might be other pages on the websites that have the same email. So what you do on your WordPress admin, okay, come to tools, better search replace. So I'll just copy this. I want anywhere on this entire website that this thing is, I want to change it. Okay, so I'll put it there. Then let's say I want my new one to be this. Okay, so remember, make sure that there's no space at the end. Okay, then for this I can just select everything here. Case sensitive, run, check only this first one, and then process, click the button. All right, so you can see that it made some updates. Okay, so now if I come back to this my website and I reload it, okay, so you can see here that the email has changed. Now also there are so many more edits. For instance, if I click on any page, notice this loading thing that is showing. If you don't want that loading stuff, what you do on your WordPress admin, okay, just come to settings. You see this loft loader. I can right click this and open it in a new tab. Okay, that's for that loading something. So you see loader here. So if I can change the loader, there are different types. Okay, all right. So if I click on any of them, like you can see now it has changed to this one. So if I click on this other one, so sometimes it might take, okay, so you can see it here. You can even change the color if you want. Okay, but I'll just close this. But if you don't want it at all, if you want to disable it, come to plugins, click on installed plugins, scroll down, you see the loader, this loader, you just deactivate it. Okay, now if you come to your website and you reload, so you can see that loading thing is not showing again. Now if I click on other pages, see it's not showing again. Okay, so again, like I said, if you know how to use WordPress, you can totally edit anything you want to edit on this template. All right, if you don't know how to use WordPress very well and you want to learn, you can come to our website, check learn. We have a full web design course that will teach you how you can build your own website from scratch without coding. you will learn how to use this WordPress, how to create pages, design the pages the way you want. All right, so we have been able to like make some of the changes. So okay, an example of change I've not showed you is the color. You can also change the color. So if you come to your pages, so the home page, I want to edit it with Elementor. All right, so let's say I want to change the color. Now, for instance, now this is the button. If I click this button, I can come here to this style something. Okay, so you see this color here. I can change this color to anything I want. Okay, but now that means I have to start changing every color one by one, one by one. But let me show you a faster way for all our templates. If you come here, click this icon, you see site settings. Click on site settings. Okay, so you just allow it to load. All right, now if you come to global colors, so you see all the colors we use for our website. So to show you the colors here, so you can just hide this thing so that you see the main page. Okay, so I want to show you guys. All right, so now this color, now let's say this blue color, now this primary color, if I change it here, okay, so you can see that anywhere that color is changing. All right, this other one, so if I change it, okay, so you can see that anywhere that color is changing. Now some of all these buttons, you still have to manually change them on their own, but for some of all these other things, you can notice that they'll just change immediately. So if you want to quickly change colors, so you can do them here. Then the remaining ones that you want to manually change, you edit the page and you change them. Okay, but I don't want to change the color, so I'll just exit. All right, so final checks and tests. So you can see now that on this my domain, I have been able to install the template. Okay, so you can see this is the template. You have the different pages. All right, and you can scroll down. So anything, any write-up you want to change, anything you want to change, you can just edit any page with this Elementor, change the write-up, save it. All right, but now the next thing you will notice is that these our buttons are still not working. So if I click this login, it's not going to work. Okay, and if I click create accounts, it's not going to work. All right, so that is because we have installed the front end of this template, which is the front page, but we've not yet set up the dashboard. So the next thing, we're going to learn how we can set up our dashboard. Okay, so coming to this our guide, so you can see the dashboard scripts. Now that we're done with the front pages, the front end, okay, the next thing we're going to set up is the dashboard. So log into your hosting cPanel. Okay, so this is my cPanel. Okay, create subdomain for the dashboard. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come to domain. Okay, now in this domain, you click on create a new domain. Now for the dashboard, we put them in a subdomain. Okay, so what you're going to do, click create account dot the name of your domain. So for me, my domain is this octane group dot top. Okay, so I'm creating this account dot octane group dot top. This is my own domain. So whatever your own domain is, just do account dot. Now make sure that this thing is unchecked. Like leave it blank like this. Don't check it, and then click submit. Sorry, account dot octane group dot top. You must specify. I don't understand this. Sorry. All right, so you can see you have successfully created a new domain. All right, so this subdomain, this account dot, so this place now, this subdomain now is where we are going to put the dashboard. Okay, so again, just follow my step, don't be confused. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to create database user and connect it. All right, so come to your cPanel. come to database. So I can just call this dashboard or Octane dashboard or app, whatever you want to name it. Just make sure it's something you remember. So Octane group app. Click on create database. Then I'll go back and I'll scroll down. So I'll put it here, Octane group app. Then your password, again, you can put whatever password. I'll just use this password that I made before. All right, and I'll create the user. So I'll go back, then scroll down. This is the new database I created, this Octane group app. Okay, then I'll add it. All privileges, make changes. Okay, and then I'll go back to my cPanel. All right, so now I have created a database. Now import demo database in phpMyAdmin. Now remember, we are trying to set up the dashboard. Okay, so again, just follow my steps. So import demo database in phpMyAdmin. So what you're going to do in your cPanel, scroll down. You see phpMyAdmin. You can also search here. So if you search here, you see phpMyAdmin. Okay, so I'll just click on it, and then it's going to reload. It's going to load. So just give it some time. All right, now in this place, if you don't know what is happening here, this might confuse you, but don't worry. Just click on this plus icon. So you might see something like this. What you're going to look for is this database we created. So for me, my own is Octane group app. So I'll just click on it. So you can see no tables found. It is empty. So again, let me show you. If I click on it, it's empty. Now, for the files that you download, my downloads, okay. Now remember that we downloaded the front end files, which we built with WordPress, and then the dashboard file. So this is the dashboard. Now I want to install the dashboard. So what we're going to do now, this dashboard file that you downloaded, extract it to your computer. Okay. So you can see it here, investment dashboard v1. Now if I open it, you'll see dashboard files. If I open it, you'll see the database. You see this one, investment database. All right. Now this, again, if I come back here, this new database that we created, if I click on it, you can click here to import. All right, or you can just drag and drop inside here to import it. So you see it here is importing. Now to show good. Now if I reload this place and I click this database again, so you can see now that there are some things inside here. So that is all you need to do. Then I can close this. Okay. Now the next thing, go to your subdomain folder in file manager, delete everything in it, and upload dashboard script files. Okay, so if I come to file manager now, all right, so this is the subdomain that we created that we want to use for our dashboard. Okay, if I open it, so you see some files inside here, so you can just select everything, delete, and then upload. Okay, so now this was the database. Now you see investment dashboard. Okay, so let me just go back so that you won't be confused. So this was the file we downloaded when we bought the template. This is the dashboard. So we had already extracted it. So okay, dashboard file. So you see the investment dashboard v1. So you just put that one, drag and drop that one here. All right, so once the file uploads completely, it's going to show green, so you can see 100%. So I can just go back. Okay, now let me just come back to my file manager. So this is the accounts subdomain that I created. Okay, so if I open it, so you can see the file here, the dashboard file. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to extract it. Okay, so what you will do here in this dashboard file, now you can right click on it, you see extract. Okay, or if you just click on it, you can also see extract here. All right, now here, don't touch anything, just leave it like that and click extract files. All right, and then when it's done, you close. So now you can see all these files inside this folder. So this is the folder here. So if I open it again, let me reload it. So all the files I've extracted. All right. Now the next thing you're going to do is edit.env file to input your database and other details. Okay. So in this our subdomain folder where we are putting our dashboard, you will see this file .env. Now, if you're not seeing this file, check settings. Make sure that these things are enabled. Like for instance, now if I remove it and I save, you won't see that .env file. Okay. So settings, make sure that these things are enabled. In fact, once you start using your file manager and your cPanel, always make sure you do that setting. So this .env now, what we are going to do, we can right click and click edit, or you can still see edit here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, okay, so here we are going to change this link. So this link, you put your own domain here. Okay, so my website is octanegroup.top. This is the domain I'm using, so I'll just copy it and put here. Okay, now you see database. So in this your database, if you come to your cPanel, come to manage my databases. So that database you created, which for me is this one, octanegroup.app, you copy everything in this database, you paste it. So the database user, so for me it is the same thing. All right, so I'll paste it here, and then the database password. So the password I used, this was the password I used, so I'll just paste it here. Okay, and those are the main things you need to edit. Okay, all right, and then you click on save changes. All right, and then now you can see that it has successfully saved. Okay, so now we're going to test it. All right, login dashboard admin. So first thing we're going to do, if we come to our cPanel, now if we come to domains, all right, this subdomain that we created, now if you see these things, enable it, by the way. It's going to help for security of your website. So this subdomain now that we created, if I click on it now, all right, so you can see it here now. It has installed the dashboard, so we'll still have to edit the logo, and then we can log in. Okay, so if I want to log in, this our templates, they come with a demo. The user at demo.com. Okay, so if I sign in, all right, so you can see that the dashboard now is working. Every single thing here is working. Okay, and then I can also just log out. All right, but then coming to our main websites. Okay, so remember, let me just summarize. This is our main domain. We install the front end of the front end template that is with WordPress, so that we can see all these home pages, we can edit it. Okay, and then this subdomain, this account dot, this is where the dashboard is. But now if I come to this my website, okay, if I click this login button, it's still not going to work. Okay, but the reason is that if you notice, this is showing account.site.com/login. Okay, so all the buttons in the templates, usually if you check this bottom left, so if I see this is showing account.site.com. So now what you want to do, as you've tested that, okay, your dashboard is working, all right, now you want to connect this, you want to link it, so that anytime somebody click this login or this sign up, it will automatically link to the dashboard. All right, so to do that, first of all, in your front end, you have to log into your WordPress admin, so which is your website.com/wp admin. So let us go to the admin of the front end. Okay, so I'm logged into the admin now. So let me just open this site first. All right, now just like the way we changed the text, very quickly, okay, we can also do the same thing for the links. So if you want to change the link, you can manually edit. You can come to pages, each page you can edit it manually and put the link of each button. But then the fastest way you can do it is, now don't come to tools, don't use this. Okay, so what you come to do is this Elementor, you see editor, click on tools here. So Elementor editor tools. This is to change links. You will see replace URL. Okay. Now I want to change the links. So what I want to do now, this login button, anywhere this login link is, I'll copy it. Copy link address. Okay. I'll paste it here. Account.site.com. Just remove this login part. So again, look at it, account.site.com. Now this is my own new link. Now I want to put this my own dashboard. So I can copy link and I'll paste it. So you can just look at it before I do anything. So what I want to do, I want to change anywhere on this my website that has this account.site.com. I want to change it to my own website that I'm building. Now just click replace URL. So you see here. Okay. Now if I come back to this my website and I reload. Okay, so now this login now, if I click login now, so you can see now that it is linking to this my subdomain. Okay, if I go back, if I click sign up, so the same thing. Okay, so if you're a developer now and you want to use this front end, you can link any dashboard, anything that you want to link, you can edit it and link it by yourself. So if you want to change your dashboard, so the way our templates are designed, later on, so this your front end, if you can change this front end to any other templates, you can change the dashboard to anything. You just need to make sure that you link them. All right, so now every single button, let me scroll down, let me show you. If I click on so you can see your create account. If I click on it, so it's linking. Okay, so again, you also make sure you do your checks, do your test, check all the buttons, check everything, make sure that all the links are correct, or if they are not correct, you have to edit it and update it. Okay, all right. And again, this same process that we're showing, no matter the template you buy from us, is similar process. We ensure that we use the same process for all our templates and our dashboard. Okay, so now we are done with the front end of our website. This is our website, octanegroup.top. The logo is set, the links are set. Okay, but now this dashboard also has its own admin. Okay, remember this admin that we use here, this is just to edit the front end, like to edit all this text, the colors, the logo. Is different from the dashboard admin. So to log in your dashboard admin, is this your subdomain account dot your domain /admin login. Okay, so again, you will also get this link. Every template comes with an installation guide. You see everything there that you can just follow. Now the default admin email is admin@demo.com, and the password is www.midninedev.shop. So you can see it here. This is manager login. Then I can click on sign in to login. Okay, now we have come to the admin. Now in this admin, now this is where you manage. This is the most important admin. This is where you manage all your users, deposits, wallet address. So I'll quickly just show you. So for instance, now in this dashboard, we have investments, we have investment packages. So you see the different investment plans, you can edit them. Okay, but when you edit an investment plan here, for some of our templates, for instance, this template has investment plans. Okay, so these figures that are here, if you want to edit them, you have to come to this WordPress admin. You edit this particular one to manually change these ones here. Okay, but from the dashboard part, from the admin part, you do all those changes from the dashboard admin. Okay, there's manage users, so you can just see one user here is a demo user. Okay, so you can manage this user. All right, so I can let me duplicate this tab. You see actions, so you can edit the profile, edit signal strength, edit account status, credit, send email, several functions. You can test different things what they do. You can also log in as that user. Okay, so I'm logged into the user dashboard now. So this is back to my admin. This is the user. Okay, but now see this company logo that is showing here. Okay, so let's say I want to change that for the dashboard. So I'll come to settings, app settings. Okay, so here you have to make sure you change this to you change the write-ups for the dashboard thing. Okay, so the website name, your website URL. So this is my link. So just make sure you do all the settings. There are not so many settings in the dashboard. The logo, you put your logo, then that fab your icon, so you update. Okay, so it's still loading, it has not saved. So you can see your settings saved successfully. Then for your dashboard, if you come here and you reload, so you can see it here, the logo has changed. Okay. Also come to preferences, your email, put your support email, any email you want to put there. Okay. This you don't need to touch anything here. So you can see other settings. You can see other settings where any setting you make, scroll down, save. Email. So if you know how to set SMTP, you want to make this your site to be automatically sending emails, all those things. This is where you put your SMTP settings. Okay. So if you don't know how to set up webmail, like support at your website SMTP, just head over to our website Midnight Dev, check learn. You'll see tutorials on how you can create your own web email, or you contact us for any questions. Okay. And then settings, you see payment settings. So all the different payment methods, you can edit each of them. Like let's say this Bitcoin now. If you click on it, so you put your wallet address, changes to your wallet address. When you change, you save. See again, payment settings. You can add more wallets, more cryptocurrencies and other payment methods. So again, I can't explain every single thing in this video because this video is going to be very long. So I'm sure if you're a developer, you already know what to do. But if you don't really know what to do, so you can always message us for support and help. So we are basically done. And now, very, very, very important, always make sure you change your admin password, please and please, very important, both for your front end, which is your WordPress, and your admin dashboard. Okay, so for your admin dashboard, if you just come here, you can change password. You can also add another manager, so you can add the email you want to use, put the password. When you're done, you log into with that admin, and then you delete this demo one. And then for the WordPress ones, if you come here admin, you see edit profile. Okay, so you scroll down, you can set new password here and then save. So please make sure you always change your password, because remember, you're using a template that you purchased. And if you don't change your password, anybody that also buys our template and knows the default password, they can log in to your admin or your WordPress and edit anything. So we will not be held liable for anything that happens. So make sure you always change your password, very important. Okay, so let me just close all these things because now everything's looking too confusing. So this is my website. Okay, so to recap, to summarize, we bought a template, we bought a domain name, this domain name hosting. We bought the templates from midnightdev.shop, and then we installed the templates, we changed the logo, we edited the text. You can also change color, you can change anything you want to change from the WordPress admin. Okay, and then we created a subdomain to use for our dashboard, and then we installed the dashboard. Okay, so you can see now if I log in, all right, so I can now log in to the dashboard, and then the dashboard, there is the manager admin that I use to manage every single thing. So that is how you create an investment website without coding. If you notice, there was no single coding. We didn't write any single line of code. Everything is very straightforward. The first time you're doing it, this might be very confusing, but you get used to it. Like, it's very simple, it's very straightforward. In just the few minutes that this video has been running, our website is live. So anybody will send this link now, they'll actually see this website. They can create an account, they can log in and other things. So for more templates, for more tutorials, visit our website midnightdev.shop. We have several more tutorials, free tutorials. We have courses. You can buy some courses to learn more. We have several templates, and we keep adding more templates. We have more insane templates, and most of the time we put our template on discount. So if you see it on discounts, get it while it lasts. And then you can join our Telegram community for more updates, discounts, promo codes, and several things. And again, if you need a custom website, if you want to request templates, if you need more dashboard, like apart from this dashboard, if you want anything website related, you need, just contact us and we will be there to give you support.